Hello fellow travellers and welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into essential safety tips to keep you secure, confident and ready for any journey. Whether you're a solo traveller, backpacking with friends or exploring as a family, these tips will help you stay prepared and travel smart. So let's get started. First things first, let's talk about preparation. Before you jet off, there are some non-negotiables you need to check off your list. The first one being, always get travel insurance. You're going to hear me say this a lot in my videos, but travel insurance is essential and it is your safety net. It covers medical emergencies, trip cancellations, lost luggage and more. Trust me, the small cost up front can save you thousands if things go wrong. Be sure to check out my video at the end of this one. There's a link for travel insurance explained. Keep digital copies of important documents. Scan or take a clear photo of your passport, visas, travel insurance, medical prescriptions and any other important documents. Store them securely in a cloud service like Google Drive or Dropbox, or email them to yourself. If your documents are lost or stolen, having digital backups make replacing them so much easier. Research your destination thoroughly. This is a big one as knowledge is power. Check the latest travel advisories from the Foreign Commonwealth Office or FCO or your country's equivalent. Learn about local laws, customs and etiquette. For example, in some countries certain gestures or clothing might be offensive. Also research common and destination specific scams like fake taxi drivers or distraction thefts so you're not caught off guard. Plan your arrival. If possible, schedule your arrival during daylight hours as it's safer and easier to navigate. Pre-book your airport transfer and your first night's accommodation. And if that's not possible, study maps and know exactly how to get to your first night's lodging. Download offline maps like Google Maps or Maps.me. And if you're not confident with map reading, definitely practice before you go. Your accommodation is your home away from home, so make it a safe haven. Choose well-reviewed accommodations and stick to reputable hotels or hostels with good reviews on platforms like booking.com or Hostelworld. If you're a woman, ask if there's a women-only floor or dorm for extra peace of mind. Request a room on an upper floor. Ground floors are more vulnerable to break-ins. And also secure your room. When you check in, ask about alternative exits in case of emergencies. Use the room safe for valuables like your passport, cash and electronics. And when leaving, leave the TV on or light on and put the do not disturb sign on the door to suggest someone's inside. If you're staying in budget accommodations, especially off the beaten track, pack a simple doorstop. It's a game changer for extra security, especially for female travellers. Be discreet about your stay and never tell strangers where you're staying. If someone asks, keep it vague like, oh, I'm in a place nearby. And when returning late, don't hesitate to ask hotel staff for an escort to your room if you feel uneasy. Looking like a local and staying alert are key to avoiding trouble, so dress to blend in. Skip the flashy designer clothes or anything that screams tourist. Observe how the locals dress and try to mimic their style. Avoid displaying expensive items like cameras, watches or jewellery. The goal is to blend in, not stand out. Always use reputable transport, so stick to licensed taxis or ride-hailing apps like Uber, Lyft or Grab. Ask your accommodation or a trusted restaurant for taxi recommendations. If you're unsure, check the vehicle's license plate and driver details before getting in. Try to stay in public and avoid risky areas. Talk to locals like the hotel staff or your hotel concierge to identify areas to avoid. Mark these on a map or in your notes. Stick to well-lit populated areas, especially at night, and avoid travelling alone after dark. Be aware of your surroundings and always stay alert. Make eye contact with anyone who seems suspicious. It shows that you're aware of them. Also take photos or notes of landmarks near your accommodation to avoid getting lost. If you're in a busy area, keep your bag in front of you and stay mindful of pickpockets. So let's talk about keeping safe when you're on the go. Share your travel itinerary before you leave. Give it to a trusted friend or family member your travel plans, including where you'll be staying and your expected check-in times. Include emergency contact numbers and your next of kin. Check in regularly to let them know you're still safe. Travel in groups, as there's safety in numbers. If you're a solo traveller, team up with other travellers you meet at hostels or through travel apps. It's more fun and it's safer to explore together. Stay sober and alert. Don't drink excessively or use drugs, as they impair your judgment, and keep an eye on your drinks and food to avoid spiking. Never leave them unattended. Watch out for your friends too, and also be cautious with medications, because some countries have strict laws about carrying certain drugs, even with a prescription, so check regulations and carry documentation. Make sure you get enough rest, as a tired traveller is a vulnerable traveller. Get a good night's sleep before long journeys, especially if you're using multiple forms of transport. Staying alert can make all the difference. Learn some basic self-defense, as knowing a few self-defense moves can boost your confidence. Simple techniques like how to break free from a wrist grab can be learned online or through class before you go. Try to avoid risky photo ops. Be careful when snapping that perfect Instagram shot. In 2023, a study reported over 300 selfie-related deaths worldwide since 2008. Many fall from cliffs or buildings, but always check your surroundings, especially near edges or busy roads. Modern tools and your gut can be your best allies. Use travel apps like TripWhistle, GeoShore or Citata provide real-time safety info, navigation and emergency alerts. Offline maps and translation apps like Google Translate can also be lifesavers. But also trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Whether it's a sketchy alley or a pushy stranger, trust your gut and remove yourself from the situation politely and calmly. Walk with confidence, even if you are nervous about where you are or the situation you're in. Walk like you know where you're going and smile. Predators target those who look lost or vulnerable. The trick is to not look like a victim. I've been in this situation many times and find that a confident smile and even a wave shows that you're not a walkover. Stay polite though, as rudeness can escalate situations and draw even more unwanted attention. Be sure to talk to the locals, but also be cautious. Locals are a goldmine for advice on safe areas, restaurants or dodgy taxi drivers, but don't overshare your plans like how long you're staying or your next destination. Despite all your best efforts, things can still go wrong. So here's what to do. If you're a victim of a theft, assault or any crime, report it to the local police as soon as possible. Get an official incident report, as most insurance companies require it for claims. Contact your embassy if you need extra support, especially for serious incidents or lost passports. Travelling is without doubt one of the most rewarding experiences in life, and with these travel tips you can explore the world with confidence and peace of mind. Stay prepared, stay aware, and most importantly, stay curious. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Travelling Matt, and share your own travel safety tips in the comments below. Until the next time, clear skies and safe roads. Thanks for watching.